Alright guys, second video of the day. This more comments and chats. Ben, I think you've disconnected your Discord, so I haven't seen any of your messages for ages, and I only have mine on my tablet, so I didn't see yours for some time, so I apologise, that's my fault. Please get in touch. I'll be interested to see how you're getting on. Another comment in the MGTOW stuff, which relating to a Sigma male rather than alpha, because I've got to admit I've never actually sort of put myself forward as an alpha because it's not my persona. But somebody mentioned the Sigma, and then I've spent probably about 3 hours today researching it. Then go, yeah, that actually fits more in, even down to shirts, because wearing a plain black shirt. This is one of my older ones, but I probably got about 20 V-neck shirts, because my wife will tell you when I go and buy something I like, I'll buy all of them. So for example, this one I'll be in black, grey, green. I buy them as a batch. I'll go in there and just buy all of them. I do find that the shirts are normally better if they're made in Bangladesh. And I normally buy V-neck, but the point is, it was just something that I picked up today, because even in one video I was on about the shirts. Yeah, there was too many things that were correct, so you're probably right. What do I think about the crown stuff today? I've got to admit, I have no issue with the monarchy, because I find that one of the big problems we have is actually direction, and a stable government can actually offer a lot of positives. So the negatives, somebody else sent me something else today, bizarre, I don't know, it was winding me up, around how they were going to get billions, and it was about inheritance tax, this tax, this tax. And do you know what? I pay more than my fair share. And my family, they get nothing. Nothing. The whole system in the UK makes me sick, to be fair. I think it's all wrong. I think it's all mismanaged. I think it's at a point where I don't even want to discuss it, but that's probably why he sent me the video in the first place, where they're going, oh, we can get money for this, we can get money for... Money for who? And as I was explaining about these people that whinge about it are normally people that are always taking money off others, because bizarrely they don't like it when people take it from them. Irony. But the point being is, like I said in politics, a lot of this stuff, it's not worth getting into. You just don't waste your time. Your life's too important. I'm doing a lot more, even myself, to walk away from stuff rather than even get dragged into it. And I know some of my friends do it on purpose. Because I know I do have political thoughts, but at the same time, they're going, go on, we'll bait you into a thing. I'm like, stop it. Just stop it. Because I look at outcome. What's the input? What's the outcome? Arguing between ourselves. What's the outcome? Nothing. Nothing's going to change. Most people will not change their mind in a lifetime. Why are you wasting your time trying to change that? It's a bit like the Labour elections, where the local elections, the Conservatives didn't do well. So what? What were you expecting? But I don't. The UK system is like that. Yin and yang, but in reality, it's doing that straight up the middle. You're going to move one way, then the other, but it continues on the same path that it originally started on. Hypocrisy of democracy. So the point is, don't waste your time on it. It's probably why there's so much emphasis on it, as if you're going to change something or make things better, or they're all the same. They're all eating from the same trough. You know, if you were completely independent, you would never get into a position of power because you need that many people to be in that same position to make the change. It could never occur. That's why I talk about the hypocrisy or the stupidity of a utopia, because one person's utopia is another man's nightmare. Because if it's all hippie and free loving, drive me insane. I hate all that stuff. You know, I'm all for people being more responsible for themselves and driving themselves forward and being of value to society and community and encouraging others to do the same. You know, it's not what I can do for you, but what can you do yourself for the people around you. It's yeah. See, this is what happens when people give me random conversation pieces. They go a little bit off tangent. Am I moving back to Spain full time? Was another question. This is part of the breakout thing. Reality is, this was supposed to be temporary. It always has been. But the big problem now is one of the big things about getting caught in the hamster wheel is you get bought into it. That you need this, you need that, you need that. But reality, I dropped this room. It's nearly £500 a month in my bank account, or £500 that's not an expenditure. The car outside, same. That's money. I've already paid for that. Don't need it. It can go. So you suddenly go, well, hang on. My cost dropped by a third by exiting the UK completely. Then you go, okay, what's my Spanish costs? And you go, well, it's only about a third, because the other third, bizarrely, is where all the savings and money comes from for doing all the stuff that we've already completed. So I could exit because I could live out there on a lot less, but I'm on breakout. I don't want to be getting by. I want to get us to a point where we're actually expanding, doing new stuff, and seeking out new opportunities. So that's what I'm doing. It's not going to be an easy journey, I know that. If it takes me 12 months, it takes 12 months. If I'm lucky and something bites in 3 weeks, that's great. But it's a bit like the call center stuff. It come out randomly, bang, made good money on call center. Then the crypto stuff, same. Just going down one revenue stream. Had a chat with a friend of mine, and bang, we both made a lot of money. It's time to break out. We're there. Now it may sound I'm a bit frustrated. It's not frustration. It's more the fact. What would you say? I'm itching for it. I'm itching to actually be doing something. It switches my brain back on, because the stuff I got at the moment, it's day to day. It's very obvious. I can do it inside out. I want something that challenges me. I haven't got that at the minute. So that's where we're heading. I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to seeing you, Stephen, out in Spain as well. Because let's face it, you promised it. So recommend you do it. I know it's going to be one of your first trips overseas, but do you know what? It will change your perspective. I know with Ben went off to, I think it was Estonia, and after Estonia went to the Philippines, and now he's back in Northampton. But even if you go out there and you go, right, didn't do anything, didn't achieve anything, in the sense of nothing happened, your perspective will change, because you've seen another country, you've seen there's other options, you've seen that not everything is about the bubble of the town you live in. That's the important bit, is the fact is opportunity is there. Use it, take it, be part of it. Don't put it off till tomorrow. Don't put it off till you've got no hair left. Get out there and do it. Anyway, guys, that's my second video for the day, so I'm going to chill out, I think. Take care.